fucking boss. And it's time to do something else with my life. I still kind of have a feeling that I was doing it wrong. I don't know, bro. All I know is that that fucking sucked. Took forever to do. Oh, no, we had it right the first time. Perfect. Hand sanitizer, I like it. Newspaper. Madrid, October 3rd, 1957. The biggest bridge ever built was finally inaugurated yesterday evening in front of a gathered crowd of top Nazi politicians, as well as specially invited upstanding citizens in the area. The honor of cutting the ribbon went, of course, to our beloved leader, who was flown in from Berlin this morning and held a short but powerful speech afterwards in front of the impressive structure crossing the Gibraltar Strait. I was moved to tears, said Wilma, a local shop owner. He has such a way with words. She wasn't only one who... Sorry, I started laughing because just thinking back to, like, you know, History 12, like, his speeches were just all screaming. I was moved to tears, said Wilma, a local shop owner. He has such a way with words. She wasn't the only one who moved to tears. Gunther Gunwald, head engineer of the project, received a special thanks from our leader. I am speechless, said Gunwald afterwards. I don't know what to say. Well, you said it. Alright. Let's press the button. Is that my bitch? Oh, no, it's not. I thought that was Anna. Anya. She wasn't even the one that nosedived.
My hero.
Oh, she's always had a wheelchair. Never mind. Ahaha. Oh, wait. Does it matter which helicopter we go in? Yeah, it does. Oh, maybe it doesn't. No, I think that I just have to get her in this one. Oh, yeah, right here. Of course.
All aboard!
How did you survive? I thought you were dead.
Don't remember much. Remember punching Hans Gross in the face. Remember ascending into the sky. For moments there, I thought I was going to heaven. Then falling, then pain. First pain of my life. Felt like my insides were running out.
No idea what they're talking about.
Could barely move. Had to crawl. They found me after 3 days in a ditch. Long months in a Kreisauer hospital bed. They were shoving tubes in me. Infection. Ugh, these things I don't want to remember.
I'm sorry about your legs.
Don't be. I've learned how to fly.
Oh, that's fucking dope.
Yes, they will. Trust me.
And we're expecting nobody to see this.
No way, no way, no way!
This is actually just the Batcave.
For now, this is top priority. What is the dot ye should? How can we get in contact with them? Anya, what do we know?
Very little, but I have some ideas.
Good. Anya, you take the lead on this. Blaskovich, whatever she needs, you help her find it, yeah?
William, I could use your help. I found some interesting leads. This parchment describes a way to create a type of super concrete.
This is what the Nazis have used to build all these concrete monstrosities around here.
Yes, everything, even this place. This is the only concrete they used. This is how they created all those cities so quickly. Now that we know where it comes from, I need a sample of it for closer study. Can you look around here for a piece of exposed concrete that shows an outbreak of mold? It should be porous enough for you to cut me a sample.
Whatever you need.
Also, there was this encrypted list of Dat Yishud members in Poland during the war. I need to compare it with the official German state records on Jewish citizens in the years between 1939 and 1945.
So,
Can you see if
original
those
World War
records are
II.
in the archives room?
I'll get right on that.
And there's one more thing. It's quite critical.
What?
That'll be all. We can go now.
That's cute. I love the cutscenes in this game. Oh, fuck, there's a lot of reading. London, June 21st, 1948. As if blessed by the sun, the German flag hung high this morning over Buckingham Palace to mark the end of a tyrannical monarchy which has plagued the English people for centuries. Field Marshal Gerolf, I don't fucking know, Feinbaum, who led the British invasion, cautioned that armed resistance is to be expected, but the majority of the British people will soon realize how they have been fooled by the British government's warmongering leaders. Following the surrender of the whole Commonwealth now falls under German rule, and remaining armies have been ordered to stand down. You know what? I'm not going to read them all. Nah, fuck it, I will. The Red Army were forced to retreat last night from Moscow, engulfed by flames following a week-long German bomb raid. The barrage of mortar fire heard throughout the night and well into the early Thursday morning seems to have obliterated what was left of the inner parts of the city. As of yet, there has been no word on the whereabouts of either Joseph Stalin or the High Command. Berlin, October 13th, 1960. Early morning, a small group of prisoners escaped from the Eisenwald prison. The prisoners were described by the police as highly dangerous murderers, rapists, and degenerates. Told you that this was all propaganda. They advised the public to stay alert for people displaying deviant behavior and report anything that may help track them down these individuals. Berlin, July 8th, 1948. Early Monday morning, a special assault team launched an attack on the last stronghold of the People's Liberation Army. Within hours, the Republic of China surrendered unconditionally. Experts commented that the Japanese government now have no choice but to give up their territorial claims in Asia. Sources close to Field Marshal claim that a plan is being drawn up for both China and Japan, which will transition the two countries into servant states with separate governments and military. These states will, of course, be supremely governed by the superior German Empire. Moscow, December 12th, 1946. The cold Russian winter bites hard, but one could not tell looking at the rosy smiley faces of the victorious German army, which is funny because that's exactly the opposite of how that shit went. And the liberated Russian people. The last battle against the Red Army took place in Izhevsk, following their month-long campaign to seize Russian capital. A campaign which, after numerous setbacks and hundreds of civilian casualties, caused the Russian people to turn against their own army. With nightly bomb raids by German Air Force on the Red Army's military factories in the Ural region, it was merely a matter of time before the Russian forces would start to lose their morale. The murderous tyrant Joseph Stalin is yet to be found, but there are rumors circulating that he may have been assassinated by his own men. Berlin, April 4th, 1947. It was a devastating defeat for the Red Army when the German flag was raised on the western side of the river Volga this morning. In a statement to a reporter on site, Field Marshal Friedrich Ritter said that the victory is not only thanks to our hard-working and dedicated troops, but also the result of a new weapon that was deployed for the first time in battle. The Panzerhound is a mechanical, beast of war that cannot feel fear, and cannot feel remorse. It is the pursuit form of killing machine, and it will tear the Russians apart limb from limb. Liverpool, June 25th, 1945. The Royal Air Force suffered a major defeat yesterday at the battle over Liverpool. Though major losses were reported on both sides, the RAF was forced to retreat after losing more than two-thirds of their fighters. But even when faced with overwhelming odds, our brave boys in the skies continue to fight for the king of the country. This fighting spirit may have been what constitutes the very essence of Englishness. Us Englishmen, we fight until the very end, said a corner shop owner trying to put out a fire raging inside of St. Luke's Church. And I'll be damned if I will let some Jerry come here and tell us what to do. Was this man channeling the spirit of RAF pilot Jameson? Jameson, who was shot down above Liverpool yesterday, burst out of his burning wreckage, his body on fire, armed with only a pistol, and killed 4 German paratroopers before finally succumbing himself. Even as the enemy stands at our doorstep, the RAF will go to hell and back to kick them out of England. Jolly good boys. Oh, holy shit! Fuck yeah! My city, baby. Vancouver, January 3rd, 1947. Earlier this week, a German submarine was sunk in the Cobalt Strait just a few miles off the coast of Cape North. Today, hundreds of ships across the Atlantic and the first German troops set foot on Canadian soil. Now is the time to be brave, said Prime Minister in an emergency radio broadcast. It is now or never. Our boys at the front line need your support to defend our homeland, to defend our freedom. Yes! Yes! I fuck with that a little extra heavy. That was good. London, October 16, 1960. A suicide bomber detonated explosives packed into the trunk of a small car. Oh, hey, look at that. At the entrance of London Nautica Research Centre early yesterday morning, killing dozens of employees working at the facility and injuring hundreds. Officials say it's the first attack they've had in London for years, and it comes just months after the anniversary of the August uprising, where scores of degenerates tried to cast the upstanding citizens of the city into anarchy and mayhem. Paris, September 17th, 1951. The stalwart resistance of the brave people of London has been quelled, claim sources inside London. After the August uprising, which had seemed like a turning point for the resistance fighters, the German tyrants unleashed their latest machine of oppression, a monstrous thing called the London Monitor. Eyewitness reports describe the fight as a massacre, with the cobblestone streets drenched in the blood of the brave resistance fighters, crushed or gunned down by a giant machine. German elite combat units then proceeded to move from block to block, systematically taking out the last remnants of freedom fighters. All right. Wow. I'm just still hyped that fucking Vancouver made a little appearance there. But I guess now we gotta go find... We gotta go find mold. Is that mold? I have no idea what this is. Hey, that's pretty cool. Mold. That's gotta be mold. Does it even say what my objective is? Okay.
Soldier man. They keep the door to the archives, you know, like locked at. I think maybe Wyatt has a key.
Oh, there's definitely going to be mold in here, but I'm going to do the archive room thing first. Wyatt, where art thou? Paris, December 21st, 1948. The largest bomb ever invented was dropped 13 hours ago in New York City, largely decimating Manhattan and killing over 200,000 people. It is an atomic bomb, said our great leader on the radio broadcast speech to the public. 20,000 times more powerful than the biggest bomb ever created before. But more than a bomb, this is a warning to the American people. Oh, fuck, there's so much shit to read. This is going to be the episode of reading. Okay, we're not going to read all this. We'll at some point get to reading everything, but I already read a lot of shit, and I want to get around to doing what I need to do next. So we're going to take care of business.
What? I need the keys to the archives. You got them?
Yes, I think so. Perfect. Just gosh dang perfect.
What do you got there?
Dog tags. Wing Commander Fergus Reed of the Royal Air Force. Took those off of his dead body, wanted to return him to the RAF, but there was no RAF.
Best damn pilot I ever saw and a hell of a soldier.
I'm not cut out for this, you know?
Cut out for what?
This. Everything. I was 18 years old, and suddenly the war was lost. Everything good in the world died. Somehow I was the one supposed to pick up the pieces and keep the resistance going, take on the whole gosh darn Nazi empire. You think I was ready for that kind of responsibility? My ignorance got so many good people killed. Remember Private Prendergast? You know, that guy, he could survive anything. So tough. Well, I got him killed, sent him out on a mission, and he never came back. I just didn't know any better. Wing Commander Fergus Reed, he would have known what to do. He could have saved so many.
I made the wrong choice.
You made a stupid choice! Yes, you did! You left a boy in charge of a man's work. I should have died on that day, Captain, on that slab, and Fergus Reed should have lived. I'm not a child anymore, Captain. I know when mistakes were made. There.
Holy fuck, that's dark.
Leave me alone now, you hear?
That was a hard fucking decision, though. I only saved him because he was a kid, to be honest. We'll give her these first, I guess. Hey, Anya.
Concrete sample? I've seen
I'm gonna do it now. I knew there would be mold in here.
There's a batch of mold. Need a circular saw to cut a sample. Gotta be some power tools nearby.
Oh, fuck.
Max Haas?
Quite a fall there, Mr. Big Cheese. You're in the sewer system now. You will find your way back here if you have a look around, yeah?
I have no idea if there's gonna be scary shit in the sewers or not. Like an alligator or something. What was that, a crocoduck? I mean, I wouldn't mind running into the crocoduck. It's kind of funny. I'm going back over here because I saw a thing to pick up. So it just bounces? Oh, this thing cuts way quicker too. Oh shit. Oh, I need to stop laying down for this. I was like laying on my stomach. Although this is a more sitting up kind of mission, I'm starting to realize. Okay, give me those shells. You're not dead? Oh, yo, we're going back through here. Good thing these flying robots are kind of retarded. Yeah, shit. I'm kind of retarded too. Why is there so many? Why is there so many? Okay, poke your head. Right now, do it. Yep, come on. Do it. There we go. This is not where I'm supposed to be. This isn't home. I have to go up to get back. Like way up. Man, all I wanted to do was collect some mold, bro. I didn't think it was gonna be like this. I really thought it was just gonna be a chill fetch quest. Okay, we made it back.
Back, Captain Blazkowicz.
Howdy, cowboy.
Howdy.
What the damn hell are you doing? Science project. Well, it's scaring Max.
I'm sorry, Max.
Pal. Didn't know he'd flip out like that.
That his son?
No. Well, kind of. I don't know.
So not his son.
Used to be Klaus had a son, born during the war. A miracle, he called it. They had tried for years to have a child, him and his wife.
Yeah, well, he'd make a pretty good father. For a Nazi.
The child was born with a club foot. Klaus knew, of course, what that meant. He begged the doctors not to report it to the authorities. When secret police showed up to take the boy away, Klaus and his wife tried to stop them. The wife died from a bullet to the head. The child, too. Klaus could not protect them.
So he blames himself.
I think so. And he will never forgive the Nazis.
Excellent. Looks like a fucking murder weapon.
Maybe check on Max. See if he's okay. Lost toy.
Hey, I like that.
I found you.
I love how he just whispers to himself. I don't know how to get back home. I don't know where the door is. Mom? I'm lost. I think it's up here, maybe. No, it's not. I remember it was opposite of this. It was over this way. There it is. I was really turned around for a second there.
Neat toy. All I had was a pine cone and a box of matches. You belong to Max. I'll get you home.
There's only one more toy I have to find, the fire truck. Not talking to her yet. Come on, where's the fire truck? Okay, I'm gonna really quickly check. Oh, you sneaky bastard. Okay. Aw.
Amerikanische Trottel.
Good dreams, Max.
Thank you, William. Give me some time to analyze this. I think I'm onto something.
Find what you were looking for in the archives?
Yep. Got something.
Concrete. The essential building material of the Reich. It's based on a .E-shoot technology. It's almost perfect, but it's deteriorating through time, developing mold. Someone is tampering with the mix, someone who knows its secrets. I analyzed it and found a trace of this type of limestone that exists only in northern Croatia. Now, look at this. The name Set Roth. It appears 3 times in .E-shoot documents. According to official records, he's been detained in 1941 in Łódź and sent off to a forced labor camp in Belice in northern Croatia. Now, this is where things get interesting. The labor camp excavates limestone from a quarry for manufacture of Uber concrete. I believe this is the place where we'll find Set Roth, a living member of .E-shoot.
Problem is, there are so many unknowns. This is an old man. Chances are he's dead already. We can't assault a site of this magnitude and hope to locate him before the whole damn Nazi army arrives.
What is the plan?
Someone needs to go in there and find him. Go undercover.
Any volunteers?
You ready for this, Blazkowicz?
So stupid. I was arrogant. No one is ever ready for something like this.
Holy fuck. This mission's gonna be fucked. Hey, it's Booby! Don't think I'll forget Booby. Anyway, if you want to know what happens here, honestly, I'm bummed. This is gonna be a really dark chapter, I think. But I'm excited for it. So yeah, if you wanna see what happens with this, tune in tomorrow. I'm gonna go to bed now. Bye. Holy fuck, she probably killed that baby.